Okay.
We'll see if you take emotional damage.
Okay. Just under.
So you just barely succeed?
Yeah, so I rolled a 57. My sanity is a 60.
Okay. You, in trying to listen to Dollina and what Dollina's trying to tell you, you kind of get sucked into this room a little bit. And you catch yourself just like starting to anxiously bite your fingernails and pace the room. But after just a second, you're like, oh, what am I doing?
Whoa, Rosie, you okay?
Yeah. Why? Do I not seem okay?
Let's hold hands for the rest of the time that we are looking. Okay.
Okay. So
Then
you guys find
I will
nothing.
push it.
You'll push it?
Yeah, I'll push it.
Okay.
Just feeling the pressure of we gotta get out of here, but like now that we're chewing on things and feeling weird, like okay, with one last little quick glimpse.
Rosie finds a letter, like a scorned lover letter, and you realize that's why the contortionist quit. But you don't find anything relevant to this case.
There's so much tea here.
There's so much. Oh, did you fail?
Oh yeah. Oh. Look, books are not my thing. Bookkeeping is even less my thing.
You pull out an old, worn journal. But in pulling it out so haphazardly, a lot of the pages just fall out.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
in
no.
an
There's a nail on the
out of
shelf.
order mess.
Quick, help. You're not... Do you read this language?
I'm not very good. That one says that, though.
Well, me not very good either, so alright, here we go. Frantically try to piece it back.
You have a bunch of pages, and, there's one bookmarked page that you feel like, oh, this must have been important, but now all of the pages are out of order, so you don't know the rest of what would have been in that section of dog-eared. But it starts with...
All right, note for everybody, please date your journals. Like little space at the top, put the date in, that makes this so much easier.
But it's a entry from Cletus, which is Clyde's father, detailing a dinner out with a fellow circus owner, and that he described that his wife, who Cletus was fond of and thought was very kind, had passed away. And that's basically the details of the first page, that Cletus writes about seeing Thomas, about being very sad that his wife died, and starts about the fact that she died in some kind of accident. But then you're unable to piece together the rest.
Weird page to have bookmarked here. Hey, could you and Dolly and you as well, Meg, could you see if you can't find, here, this word right here is a wife, and this one right here is Thomas. See if you can't see those on any of these other pages, yeah? I'm just real curious right now.
Okay. I'm gonna say now is when Felix and Mildred arrive on the scene with you. So you peek into the office and you see them, pages scattered across the floor.
Okay. So Felix comes in, he's stripping off a pair of fingerless gloves. And he says, so, what have we got?
Broken book. I caught him the nail on the edge of the thing, and I don't know, you find anything? You find what you're looking for?
Mildred, why don't you come in?
Standing at the threshold of this door, you see Mildred. She just kind of like lifts her hands up and just kind of like walks them up what would be an invisible door, like if the door were actually there. And like one hand leans forward as if she's like pushing on something. And then she like leans back and drops her hands and pulls out her travel-sized crystal ball and just rolls it between her hands. in the same motion that she was doing earlier with Clyde. And she says, in a moment, perhaps.
Right. Would you like me to help you look through these pages?
Yeah, looking for a dead wife.
Oh, lovely.
And Thomas.
Of Clyde? Clyde was
No,
married?
no. Thomas, his father's friend's wife.
His father's friend's wife? Oh.
But not like that. At least, I'm not real good at subtext sometimes. I can't tell.
Right.
Here, take a look at this first page.
I'm not good at text.
I'm gonna use my
Right.
little
Let's find
opera
out.
glasses to look down the text.
Right, this handwriting is terrible. At this rate, it'll take us a few hours to look through all of this. I'm happy to help. Clyde is indisposed at the moment. He is going to be watching Ernest for, I don't know, how long do you think, Miss Doyle? Perhaps the next 2 or 3 hours at most. So we could use that
We got
time
a
to look through
moment
these pages.
to try to put this back together. Okay. Yeah. Please help. Hey, Miss Doyle, I think you're the most literate one out of the bunch here. If you're willing to help us.
Do I need to make a sanity check, or do I lose sanity?
You will do a sanity check to enter the room.
Okay. I will do that. That's a 6.
You are able to steel yourself enough to enter the room. And you see the mess of papers. What would you... Okay. For you, I will let you roll library use or another skill to see if you can piece together the story, or look through the other books on the shelves. And for you, I'm gonna let you make it a occult roll if you would like.
Okay. Yes, 38.
Perfect.
Let's see. Yeah, so Felix will pass that library use roll.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, so we will start with you, Mildred.
Thank goodness there are adults here.
Mildred, you are able to, as you pick up the pages, certain pages start to trigger that tension in you again of wanting to begin the pacing, begin biting your nails. But you're able to sense which pages hold that fear. I'm going to say, with that, you're able to sort out the pages, but it'll take your group at least 2 hours to reorder everything to be able to understand the full story.
Okay.
But for Felix, you find some other things. You find another notebook, which is also Cletus's, where he had evidently been doing some research. And it's scrawled, but as you read, he's citing books. He's citing, I read History of the Confederacy, page blah, 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 and then notes on specific segments. You read stories about other oddities. I'm trying to pick which one I want to start with. You start with a speakeasy and a bartender writing that odd people started showing up at the speakeasy, and they kept showing up and refusing to leave, and that there was no way for the owner to convince them to leave. That's coming from a newspaper clipping. You read stories of soldiers who, while being shot at, were completely ignoring being shot at, yelled at, approached, but just continuing on, unbothered. You read about a group of indigenous peoples who were performing music and realized that they were being watched, and that these people who were crowding them wanted the music to continue and were yearning and almost hungry for the music and the performance. And so on and so forth. Lots of entries about just strange encounters where these odd instances would occur of a horde of people, a crowd of people showing up spontaneously and refusing to leave. There's some level of consistency between the stories, but there's no one defining characteristic in these accounts.
Okay, so Felix is kind of flipping through the pages of this journal notebook, this volume, and he's skimming through the stories of these soldiers, and he does call across the room to Connor. Oi, Connor! You might want to come look at this. See, you served, did you not?
I did.
Yeah, we've got here some stories about soldiers behaving oddly on the lines. Take a look at this. What do you think?
Now, Connor was in the Great War. Is this recent? Is this older? Because you mentioned Confederacy earlier.
We're talking old.
Old.
Oh, sorry. I didn't
Like
realize it was
Revolutionary War type of thing. Yeah, does Connor have any insight from his battlefield experience on that?
Roll me history.
Apparently, Connor did not pay much attention while in France. Yeah, no.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this doesn't... You wonder, drugs?
This is where they were being shot at and didn't...
Yes, it didn't really react.
I mean, there's all sorts of crazy stories. You wouldn't believe the things that people said they saw in the mustard gas. And, like, it's just... You know, when there's smoke and haze and things are messy, then it's... who knows how reliable this is.
Sure.
You know?
Well, it looks like our man Clyde's father was a bit of a kook. We've got all these sorts of reminiscences, snatches of things, odd stories. I'm not sure what to make of it, honestly. Would anyone else like to have a look at these records?
Yes.
Can you read?
She can read. She's taught me many things.
Oh, yeah, roll history. Dollina knows some stuff.
Dollina
She's
knows
been
some
around.
No.
Dollina's never heard of him. She goes, never heard of this.
So Felix, he will set the journal down and start looking around through the office for anything else.
Okay.
Is it okay if I do a find things?
Yeah, like a spot hidden?
Yeah.
Go ahead!
Can I be listening at the door? Because apparently reading is not in the cards for Connor today. Just to be making sure that we don't get surprised by Clyde.
Sure. I'll let you, if you want to just, like, make a listen roll, I'll let you stay and post on that.
I failed the spot hidden. So I'll just shuffle through some papers, and then Felix gets distracted by looking at a photo that he found in one of the files.
Okay.
Can I also make an occult roll as a lover of the bizarre and strange? I want to see if it's like...
Yeah, go ahead and
She's dowsing right now.
go ahead and make a roll.
Ooh. That's just barely over it by 1 point.
Oh.
Just one.
You want to push it?
I'll push it. No. It is a 69 though.
That's
Go
gotta count
ahead
for
and roll
something.
me a sanity check really quick.
That's Cthulhu approves.
What? So what else do you guys want to try and look for?
no, I
I feel
think
so
it's the
bad.
10
I'm like,
and then
you don't find
sanity
anything.
Felix will look for Clyde's personal cigarette stash.
Oh, you find that easily.
Oh God. Oh.
What'd you get?
A 99.
Ooh.
Yeah, roll some sanity damage.
How much?
A d6.
It could be worse.
I'll
Could
be
worse.
kind.
Thank you.
Because things aren't really that scary yet.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Well, how much did you take?
Yeah, what?
4.
So with 4 sanity damage, I'm gonna throw you a bone. You find a little book in your Icelandic. You find a book in Icelandic. You lucky duck.
Incredible.
You find a book that is, you know, it's an account of like folk tales. And as you kind of flip through, you see a page where Clyde's father would have taken notes. You wouldn't be able to tell this, but the notes are very brief because he was having to kind of translate letter to letter. But where the paper is inserted, you read over a page labeled protection. And you see a couple bullet points. And one of them is sing to them of home. One of them is one of them is cross the river. And one of them is stillness.
I think reading that and sort of being addled out of it, as she so oft is, I think Meg is just going to start singing something to the room, to herself.
To the people.
Why not?
Is Meg a singer?
I would say she probably, when she tucks in her cryptozoological marvels,
She has little songs
I would
for
say
them?
just lullabies. I would not say they're
Cute.
good.
Okay. But she does sing.
Yes. Sort of a Bjork like
She's like, army of me. That's out of bed.
exactly. She's like, I beat your toes in the night.
Perfect. Okay. So this does kind of disturb you in the sense of like what am I protection from what? And that kind of starts to addle you a little bit. But you do get that information.
Meg, that's such a pretty song.
Oh, thank you. It says, well, this guy's really bad at reading Icelandic, but it basically says, protection of the things, and you do sing to them of home, and also stop moving, and also go across the street.
I heard a song earlier. Could I hum it to you?
You could sing it loud, too.
I could sing it loud too. I don't know that I remember the words, but it sounded like this, which she's just gonna start humming.
Whatever Louise was singing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Crazy Girl Corner. They're not doing anything.
Let's sing.
Mildred, just eye contact from Connor to Mildred of like, is it just me or is this weird?
Mildred kind of like, but she's listening to the songs, and with the visions that she's had, she is wondering, like, with what Meg just found, if there's some kind of correlation with what is currently happening.
How'd you do on that listen roll, by the way?
Bad.
Oh,
I haven't rolled below an 80 like all day. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your ear to the door, but it's a thick.
But there's singing going on
Yeah,
now?
and it's a thick wood door, so you're just kind of like. But you're like.
Felix is like smoking because he found, he found the personal cigarette stash. So he just lit up and he's thoughtfully puffing. He's been in this office a few times just to bring Clyde bourbon and run little errands for him and things.
Yeah.
So he's really thinking back over all the times he's like come in here to like bring Clyde something or clean up because Clyde has like spilled something or whatever. To see if he can like remember something odd or anything like that. Would it be alright if I tested something for that to see if Felix remembers something that might be relevant?
Yeah, go ahead and give me like a. What do you think that'd be? History?
Yeah, history sounds right. I guess there's not like a memory thing, so maybe like history.
Sorry.
That is a major fail. So I'm thinking really hard, but then the singing in the room is just like grating on Felix's ears, and he's like straining for a memory, and all he really gets is a headache.
Got it. So yeah, you don't really find anything, but Mildred, are you working solo on putting this book back together?
I guess I am.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll for me? Library is.
Okay, baby. Ooh, yes, 22.
Okay.
Finally.
Mildred, you are able to put this back together, but it does take time. These goons just kind of faff about the room, but it takes you a couple of hours to kind of put the pages back together. And in doing so, you find a photo that seems poignant, so you slip it in there as well. But you've got your papers together, but now it's coming up on 3 in the morning. Would you like to read the book right now? Let me ask you, who would like to make a luck roll?
I got it.
Who's lucky?
I pass.
Okay, you pass. So, with that luck, your group, you realize it comes to you that now is about the time that Clyde asked you to come and take over his shift.
That's perfect. So Felix has been, he's on his 3rd cigarette now. He's just been burning through these things. And he happens to look at the little clock on the desk of this office, and it's like, oh, no, oh yeah, it's 3 o'clock. Clyde asked me to relieve him to go watch Ernest, so I'd better go do that, shan't I?
Well, that means we'd all probably better get out of here, huh?
Perhaps we should. Mildred, what have you been doing over there?
Putting the book back together.
Oh, did you need help with that?
The time has come and gone, my dear Felix, and you have missed the train.
So where do you all grab up your things? You girls wrap up your song. You've been doing an encore for a couple hours now.
Can I try to like put the room at least somewhat back to the way it was when we first came in?
Roll history
Yikes!
to see if you remember what it looked like.
I can tell you right now the answer is no. I missed by 2 points.
But Felix will see what Connor's doing and try to help him, and also spectacularly fail. So we just kind of shove things back to where we thought
the
they were.
choral act, do either of you know where this went?
Where what?
This portfolio right here.
Let me see if I recall.
It was back when I was looking for tax evasion issues.
Oh yes.
Right at the beginning.
I'll also see if I recall. Oh no, I got a 94 grade. I think it goes up your ass and to the left.
2 points off. Oh, you were being
You guys are like, we better put the room back together, and you move stuff you didn't even touch in the first place.
Hey, Connor, just give it here. So Connor takes it from you and just like stuffs it next to 2 photographs on the shelf behind the desk. And then grabs the clock off the desk and like puts it there because it like falls over. So then he like tries to stand it up again and it falls over again. So he like props it up against the clock.
While we're moving stuff around, I'm taking my Icelandic book with me for entertainment and joy.
Sorry, and like I've got to go. I'm so sorry. He like quickly dusts off a couple things and like picks up the notebook and like puts it back on the shelf and stuff. And then Felix is out the door. He's headed back to where Clyde was, where we left him.
I'll wave.
They just continue to walk towards you.
I mean,
And do you wait for them to get to you?
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they're smiling.
I mean, it looks like a local.